All right, and we are live. All right, let's put this on to our live streams in the Discord channel. All right, there we go. Hey Gary H, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We got a lot we got to get to today, so I will hop back over to the game. So Easter keys, right? We've got going on right now. Pretty good event. I'm a big fan. Let's see. I got to do some enchanting of glyphs, but there's been a lot going on. So we obviously have Amira, so I want to do some testing with her tonight. That's really one of the things I'd like to do with you guys. And then the other thing is let's talk a little bit about this Easter event. So that is kind of what we're thinking about today, and we'll have some winners. So that is the broad game plan. Oh, Negro, yeah. How is your energy so far tonight? Yeah, my energy's good. It's been a crazy week. I had a final this week already, which was on trademarks. That was a pretty lengthy exam, so that was a tough one. And I had a client presentation on regulations surrounding the FAA, right? So that's the aviation or airspace regulatory group in the U.S. So did some stuff on that, and yeah, so it was a pretty solid day. We're getting closer to graduation, so things have been crazy busy, but we are hanging in there. We're hanging in there, and we're having a good time, and it's nice to be here with you lovely people. Hey Wally, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Rod Parkner, evening to you as well. Thank you for hopping on. Are you all ready for a hoppy Easter? Yeah, absolutely. We got Easter tomorrow, right? So it should be a good day, you know, good weekend. Hopefully everyone is able to spend some time with loved ones. That is always ideal. And so I am planning on potentially having a live stream tomorrow. Not sure what time works best for people, but maybe I'll do it midday. And, if people can come, awesome. If they can't, then that's okay as well. So that's kind of the plan for now. Let's go ahead and send out some gifts. I'm thinking on this stream today we're going to be talking a little bit about Amira and potentially doing some tests with her. And then talking. Let's start with the Easter event, right? So the Easter event we have going on right now. So let's see what we can do to get some keys and maybe open up some chests here. Thank you, Negro. Yeah, I hope I did smash those exams. Definitely felt good about one of them for sure. But we will see how it goes. I mean, you never know until you get the results. I feel like so I don't ever want to like jinx it. So we'll roll with it. But I did feel pretty confident with my ability to do some research there, and we'll see how it goes. All right. So starting or joining an adventure. Let's see if any of my guildmates have done any. Looks like there's one there. I guess we'll join up and hope that someone might join later. Let's see. So they're waiting for someone to take the path that clears everything. So I will go ahead and do that here on stream really quick. Let's do it. Get rid of Jude. Put Kark in there. And we're just going to take the inside route real quick. But yeah, so how is everyone else doing? Is everyone else excited for Easter? I know I'm glad to have Easter be coming up here very soon. Am I, crazy about it? It's not probably like my most favorite holiday, right? That would probably, in my opinion, have to go somewhere like Christmas. Christmas is probably a lot more of my favorite. But, I'm sure some of you guys are probably looking forward to Easter, another opportunity to get to spend time with family. And if not, well, it's another holiday, so can't go wrong with that. Hey, Francis Egan, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Yeah, so we are kind of just running through some of the tasks here for the spring event, right? So we're doing one of the adventures here. We're just hopping in here, and I'm hoping that someone will be able to run and jump into this one later from my guild, and from there I'll be able to easily get the other two done probably at the same time because I have two more portal charges just ready to go. So I'm going to quickly run through this. We're going to try to do a couple more tasks, maybe open a couple of eggs. Hopefully you all have also been, doing this event. I don't know if you guys have been enjoying it. How do you guys feel about it so far? I think it's a nice event for players to get some good free rewards. I know you can't get as many good free rewards if you aren't able to purchase emeralds and such, but I still think it's a pretty good event. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the chat here if you don't mind. Always curious to know what you guys think, but I do think that this event is one that is pretty favorable for players to get some decent event items. That's just my thoughts. But let's see. We're gonna run through this. Skip here, moving right along. Let's see, I probably want to switch up here though because I see some counters. Corvus is gonna be a problem, so we're gonna go with Faceless and go through that. Also, I have been watching a lot of NBA basketball. Don't know if you guys have been following it all. It is officially the playoffs, so I've been starting to watch a little bit of that. And we also have the National Hockey League, so I don't know who watches hockey, but that is getting closer to playoffs as well. So a lot going on in the sports realm that I'm just kind of keeping up with for now. So yeah, he said I've enjoyed it, but I used 32 keys to get my first Chaos Particle. So that was you got to open every single slot, huh? That's a tough break, but I'm still glad you were able to get some Chaos Particles. It's always a good thing. I think they are the most valuable of the 3 rewards, right? You got the 50 Hero Soulstone chest, you've got the 250 Chaos Particles, and you've got the, I think, 30 Titan chests. So, I think you're right. I think that is the most valuable, and it makes sense that, you tried to pull that. So I don't blame you. I think, honestly, I would probably do the same thing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how many keys I can get here on stream and open. And from there, we'll talk a little bit about Amira. I'd like to do some testing with her and see how things run out. Because I know Fate or Mobile, right? We just got this new hero, Fafnir. And I'm actually still farming for him. I've got him to 4-star on Mobile. The plan is to try to get him to 5, but we'll see if I have enough time in the event. Really trying to avoid spending on Mobile because I haven't yet, and so we're just trying to hold out. But we will try to get there using other items and such that I've saved up on Mobile. So I'm optimistic that we get him to 5-star, and we'll be talking about him in the near future. So that is something I'm also excited about. But yeah, we will be talking about Amira here on this stream, and I think there's some decent uses, but also some places where we can counter her. So we will be talking about that here shortly. Let's see, what else can I do for the Spring Rebirth event? Warm up, chest and tower. Clearly I haven't been doing my tower runs. It's not ideal. But to be fair, I did have an exam all day yesterday, so I didn't really hop on too much other than for Guild Wars. Hopefully my guildmates will understand if they catch this live stream later. If not, then, well, they're going to be like, oh, he wasn't in the loop. It was a 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. exam, and I used almost all my time. So, all right, let's see. So here we go. We're cruising through. I do typically like to choose the middle chest. I don't really think there's a distinction on what's the best, but that's the one I like. What we got here? It's a watered down type event of the cyber event, right? The one that lasts longer. Give more cards. Just not enough days. So you would like 7 days instead of 3? I could see that. Is everyone also going for those Chaos Particles? I'm curious. Or are people going for Soul Stones? What's the thought process right now? I know, I personally would prefer Chaos Particles, but I don't know what everyone's thinking so far. So yeah, you need to buy 5 extra chests to complete the event task. Gotcha. Okay, well, we will debate that. Not debate, but we will see if we decide to do that. I'm not sure I want to necessarily make any purchases. We'll see. I'm not sold on this event just yet for that particular purpose, but we will definitely at least get the basic energy, and we'll try to power up Nebula or get close to completing one more of these items, right? So this is always a tough one. Whew. All right, so maybe I'll just pick up this from the Outland shop. Pick this up as well. Some skin stones, and we'll call that enough of that item for now. Let's see. Is that actually... So we got 6 keys. Let's see if we can get our chaos particles in 6 keys. What's left? All prize-wise, other than the lesser hero soulstone chest. I mean, not really much that I need. I mean, I'd take a bottled energy any day of the week. But let's see. We got the hero chest. Okay. Nope, not what we were hoping for. Can we get the chaos particles? I'm not sure. Nope, we cannot. All right, that's okay. So we tried to get a couple pulls there. We didn't have as many as I would have liked. Oh, spring mood. Spending emeralds. Energy. Warm up. Adventures. I don't know if I have energy to spend here that I'm really interested in spending. I don't want to claim that yet. Iris soul stones. I guess we'll claim that one. No need for that. Okay, we'll use 1,000 more energy. Really more just because I like to power up my nebula before I battle that boss, right, in Asgard. So that will be enough for my throwing knife, the first one. Let's see, that should also hopefully clear a little bit more space in my energy. So we got one more key. All right, so not quite as many as I would have liked, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with these extra 2. I think we got 2 more keys. So let's see how that runs. Or 3 keys, okay. Oh, we got it. All right, and I don't think there's anything else I need to double check in here. Yep, I'm good. Let's go ahead and refresh. Let's see. Ooh, like that. Okay. 2 more opens. Let's see. We're going to do this one and this one in the corner here. All right, so we got, we got the item we wanted, so I'm not going to complain. Definitely not a bad one. Hey, Hero Wars background or battleground, love it. Always appreciate you, Wally. You're the man. Let's see. Any clue what next event and 4 times sale? So usually the 4 times sale is the last week of the month. So it would not be this coming, well, would it be this coming week? All right, April 16th. And so I believe it would be 2 weeks away. So not next week, but the week after. So I actually think next week we might have a hero artifact event. We haven't had one in a while. I think it's pretty likely that we have one. As for, the 4 times sale, usually that'll be probably in 2 weeks is my guess. Because it usually is that last week. So just heads up on that. And then for next event, I think it's highly probable. Again, we'll have a hero artifact event. Haven't had one of those in a hot minute. I mean, I'd have to double check, but I think that would probably be my best guess right now, because I don't think we have anything that is a prior example. Let's see. So going to videos here and then scrolling back. Let's see, 1 month ago, 3 months ago. Let's look at it about a year ago. Let's see. All right, so we had a new hero. We have a new hero now, right? We had this event, and then we had a Titan artifact event. So, I mean, we could have a Titan artifact event, but again, I really feel like we haven't had a hero artifact event recently. So that is something I could foresee us having. Interesting note here, guys, that we did have. Oh, okay. So yeah, here. So this is a similar pattern. So Tristan came out to mobile, right, and then Facebook and web got Alvinor. So pretty interesting here that we are, like one hero almost behind. But yeah, so new heroes come around this time, and I think we're going to see some sort of artifact event. I think we're likely to see a hero artifact, but we could see a Titan one because that's what we saw last time. I think hero artifact seems more likely to me. Just given that, again, we haven't seen a hero artifact event, it seems, for a little while. Let's see. Last time we had a hero artifact event, I'm not even seeing one. So yeah, I think it's been a little while since we had a hero artifact event in recent memory. I see a Titan artifact event there. Yeah, I'm not seeing one. So I think it's fairly likely we might have a hero artifact event. So I think next week might be a hero artifact event, and after that I think we will have a ×4 sale event potentially. I think that is kind of what I'm seeing here. Hey Gujo, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. It was, yeah, so Gary H, it was a 24-hour exam take home, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. So Thursday 9 a.m. start to Friday 9 a.m. End, and you had to get it in by then. And you were allowed to use anything you could find on the internet. But I mean, obviously, that's because it's like that. Usually, it's a lot harder of an exam, and the exam is not based on like your own knowledge, right? It is based off of your knowledge, but it's also based on research. So this was for trademarks. So what I needed to use was like the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office website, and basically research different trademarks and figure out, hey, is this able to be trademarked? Is this not? What's the likelihood of success, so on and so forth. So, it was a pretty involved process, as well as kind of doing some research on some of the names and things that wanted to be trademarked. So it was an in-depth process, ended up being a 24-hour exam. I used, I would say, almost 16 hours all in. I mean, some of it I wasn't directly working on it, but I was just thinking about it. And so, yeah, it was a pretty in-depth process. I will say I definitely spent a fair amount of time on it, and I felt I did the best I could on it. So we'll see how the results shake out. But yeah, it was pretty in depth for sure. So we're gonna claim this alchemist set, the Harunian helm. Finding I need more and more of those. Soul shop, never have enough hand of glories, unfortunately. Let's see, maybe we'll pick up a staff there. A sphere of power, unity of extremes. We're good on that for now. All right, so that is a start. And with that, let's do some testing. I really would like to do some testing with Amira. I really want to get into that earlier, but unfortunately, timing doesn't always work out. So Amira is one of those interesting heroes, right? She is really a debuffing stat hero. So I'm curious to see what she does when she's worked with other heroes that spam effects. So I think Arachne would be a good one. I think Maya's a good hero to have here. I also am kind of curious to see how Aurora plays in, but I also want Judge. So this is kind of an interesting team here, but maybe I'd like to go with Dorian, depending on where he fits in. Yeah, no, you should not have that, and we should do this. All right, let's see how this plays out. I'm curious to see how this plays out, and maybe I'm making a mistake by not really thinking it all the way through, but I think I just want to see how her skills play in with a spamming offense, essentially, right? So I think I'm going to do something like this with a standard Aurora twin team and see what the result is. I'm going to double check Amira's skills here in a short time, but I'd like to do some testing with her because I haven't done it recently, and so I'm very curious as to how that might play out. Let's take a look here. Hey Vitamin, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Love the love that you're putting out there, pushing that positivity. Love it. Chaos Particle is best to refresh on. I hear ya. Pinkies for sure. Clarify, if you saved your tower run on the evening before this event, you can get 60 free chests. Then you would have to buy 5. Got it. I'm on the same page. I'm surprised that the devs have not given out a free key gift for event yet either. That's fair. Very fair. Already a lot of people are talking about Chaos Particles and Adventure 13 are nerfing when doing raid. Sometimes Adventure 12 gets more Chaos Particles. That is intriguing. Did not know that. And it looks like the twin team here is going to prevail. Judge is holding strong so far. Titan event is what I'm hoping for. Which Titan event are you hoping for, Wally? Very curious. Smash that like button. Yes, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, much appreciated. Sure wish spring would start. Got to a 2-inch snowfall around dinner time tomorrow. That does not sound ideal at all. And Francis here is saying Leanne. So if you can time Amir's gold with Leanne's sleep, seems like it would cause damage. Let's test it out. Oh, that was not what we want to do. Auto max. Let's test it out. Let's go with Judge. I really like Judge with Amira, if you haven't noticed. I just think the spamming of effects is crazy. Let's see what Leanne can do with that for sure. Where is Leanne? There's Leanne. And let's see. I mean, we could go with Dorian, right, who stands in between, but I'm also thinking maybe Isaac is not a bad alternative. And having a offensive physical attacker just because. All right, let's see what this does. I'm curious. Let's see. And the reason, I mean, my biggest thing is like if I do all non-physical attackers, right? Someone just puts in Rufus, the team is a lot less effective, right? So I want to see how this plays out. And let's see what happens with, let's go with the same team that we had before. So Aurora and the twins with Celeste and Sebastian. So let's see how this plays out here. Who am I missing? Aurora, that's who I'm missing. Let's try this out. Let's try it. Kane, the squad. And yeah, Leanne could be good. Any Titan event would do great. I need more gold to farm and Titanite to gain. There you go. Can't go wrong. Justin, you trying to chef up some spam? I don't know. It's been a minute since I don't think I've had spam in a long time, if I'm being honest. But yeah, all right. Let's see how this plays out here. It looks like Dante's getting beat up a little bit here. And I feel like we're just standing here. It's like a standoff versus two teams not really doing too much. Dante and Amira got taken out quick there by Lars. So Lars seems to be a problem for Amira. Maybe let's take a closer look at Amira and figure out why that is as I speed up here. It looks like ultimately this team may prevail, and they do. So they do still win, but let's see what's going on with Amira, and why did she get taken down so quick there by Lars? Let's see. Amira. So she really is focused on dealing damage with that. Let's see. So she's really focused on agility main stat there, intelligence main stat, strength main stat. So she was really targeting the damage dealer. And I mean, with Lars, it didn't really seem to slow him down much. I mean, granted, we still won. But let's take a look. So if we were to use someone like a standard card team, right? Astaroth. Got that. Nebula, Sebastian maybe. Or let's go with Faceless first. Faceless, because I feel like that's a more offensive team with Martha. And we got, I don't know, someone like Albus. Let's see how this plays out. I'm curious if this would play through. Rod Parker, yeah, got to run to some poker tournament. Catch you soon. That sounds awesome. Good luck in your poker tournament. I hope it goes well. Thank you for hanging out here on the stream. Much appreciated. Always love the support, and good luck on your tournament. Oh, yes, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping here that basically I'm finding, so this team is definitely good against a Kark-based basic team, right? So we could see that Kark went down very quickly. So the agility stat team really didn't do well. Let's try it with just Now, almost the same team, but we're going to use Yasmin instead here. We're going to use Yasmin, and I want to use... Well, what if we just use Yasmin? What if we do Yasmin with Kark? So very offensive with something like Martha and Nebula. Let's see what happens here. So we swapped out Faceless for Yasmin, and I want to see if Yasmin is able to overcome that. Let's see. I like the joke of O Negro. You always... O Negro is a very witty one. I like it. I like it. Francis says, Amir blocks small magic damage. If Lars is above a certain threshold, he will be effective. Okay, so probably lacking some skins. Amir is probably not quite at the, point she needs to be to defend against Lars. But, so there goes Dante. We were able to take out Yasmin somehow. But I'm still seeing Kark standing, and Kark can be a problem if he's allowed to just roam free and execute his attacks. So we'll see how this plays out. It looks like Kark is about to go off. Took out Isaac right there. Big blow on the stun, but Leanne is picking up some slack, and Amir's gone off here. Let's see, Judge is able to stop Kark, and Leanne also able to stop Kark. So it looks like we're kind of in a stalemate space, but Kark is able to pull out the win. So Kark with Yasmin is able to overcome a spammy team. All right, that's interesting. Good to know. And I want to test an ODH team too. I want to see how this plays out here. And obviously with the Isaac, the ODH combo might be a little less effective, but nonetheless, I'd still like to see how it plays out. Let's see. We're going to toss in Jorgen and Astaroth. And we will use Albus. And I want to see how this plays out here. So I'm curious because Amira is very effective. I think I want to switch up different teams and see how Amira does. We're going to put in the standard teams, and we will see what approach works best. All right, so yeah, standard team's going to struggle with Isaac, it looks like. Dante has a tank, actually. He is pretty buff. He hangs in there really, really well. All right, let's see. We're going to try just putting in the standard twins with Seb and Aurora. And we'll have Kane as the pet. And we're going to try to find another team here where Amira shines. That's really my goal here, is to find somewhere Amira does really well. So Amira... Let's see. I want to use Aurora as my tank. Amira. Maybe double tanking with Ziri here and putting in Nebula. Why does Nebula stand on this side and not this side? That is frustrating. I don't really want Nebula in the last spot, though. Maybe we'll go Martha. And we go something like this. Let's see how this plays out. I'm curious. Amir blocks small magic damage. So, yeah. So I think obviously Isaac would be the best answer here. But I'd like to see how it plays out with Amir in the 3-hole spot, essentially, right? In between Ziri and Nebula, who's able to heal a little bit here. Oof. So Lars is really a problem. So I almost feel like if that's the case, if you see this team with Lars, you just got to throw up Isaac instantly. Amir's going to be in front of Isaac. That is... Don't know if I like that. I guess I would probably do something like this then, if that's the case. And toss in... Dorian's not bad. I think Martha's a little bit better for a healer. Alright, then I guess I would go with something like this, right? Don't really care too much about the pets were wrong on the heroes, but I think we can still win. Let's see. I do like this new skin though. The Elvis hair on this turtle, amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, so we know that Rufus most likely will not be taken down here unless it's by Aurora in her physical attack. So that should give us some protection. But we will see. Let's see, Aurora. Ooh, Amira still got taken down. So Kane is a problem, right? Because Kane deals physical damage. So time down on the attack. I'm not really finding a great combo yet for Amira. Anyone have any suggestions yet? Got so lucky with the key this time. 4th refresh, 1,000 pink chaos. I mean, that's nice. Plus 1,000 pinky, 198 chest, 3 lesser so far. Guildmate helps a lot also. That's awesome. Congratulations on the chaos particle pulls and good luck. I mean, luck is just a big part of the pulls. You really can't go wrong. You really can't. All right, let's go back to Amira here. She's got support mage. Who can we use her with? I mean, I like Satori. Let's see, where's Judge? Judge, man. Yeah, it's interesting that Mara is not an option here for Amira. That seems very odd almost. Huh. Weird. I'm not sure why they have that like that. You would think that Amira would have the capability of using Mara. Why does she not? It's weird. Okay, well, we'll see how this plays out here. Astaroth, Amira, Leanne, Nebula, +1 hero that won't attack to take advantage of Leanne's sleep. All right, we'll test it out here in a second, Francis. Love it. Let's see. I do like Satori, and I think with the advent of these spammy heroes, we can maybe use him a little bit more. So I'm curious. Obviously, Lars there dealing more damage than we'd like on our Satori. Man, Lars deals big damage. That's an effective... Man, Lars is just... Lars is tough. Lars hits hard. Wow. Pretty dominant showing there by Lars. Oof. Okay, let's see. What do we got? We've got Astaroth, Amira, Leanne, Nebula. Where's Nebula? Leanne and Nebula. And I think I'm going to go with Iris, actually, because I think Iris, even though she does deal damage, I believe... Maybe I'm understanding this wrong. I believe she might be able to still allow for damage to be hit, but because she's not hitting them directly, it should not impact the sleep effect. Let's see. More spam for the pan. Which here with Mara? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention there, but I think it would be cool if... I kind of was thinking that Amira might be able to use Mara, but it doesn't look like she can. So I was kind of surprised with that. Not sure why that's the case. So, wow. I mean, Iris came in huge there. Obviously, this is a tough fight. But Leanne definitely held her own. And it's looking pretty promising right now. What is this guy? Got a little guy right here for Amira. Do you see that? All right, let's try it again. I want to try this team again. It did win, but I want to know how consistent it can be. Let's go back. So we're going to do this again. Exact same team. I want to see how consistent it is. Because I've seen teams where, it works one time, but then it doesn't work every time. So we need to do a couple run-throughs with the same team to make sure got something good here. And I don't like Leanne with that. Maybe Mara's better? Oh, man. Alright, well, I mean, I guess that is the team that won. Okay, fine. We'll keep it. And we'll go again with... No, it wasn't Axel, was it? It was Biscuit. So, let's see. Yeah, we're doing some testing with Amira for sure. And get it sizzling. Greetings from Nora. Hey, Viking. Thank you for joining the live stream. Happy Easter to you as well. Thank you very much. Love it. And I hope you have a good holiday with your loved ones. Yeah, absolutely. Greetings to you from the U.S. Amir has no stuns or charms, so that I guess that's fair. And here we're running into a absolute slaughter. What did I do different? Did we do anything different from the last one and this one? So we use Biscuit as the hero. We use Axel. Okay, maybe it was Axel. Let's try this again with Axel. Okay, so the pets matter here, guys. Pets really matter. Amir, Iris, Leanne, Astaroth, and Judge. Oh no, it was Leanne. Or it was Nebula. That's what. Maybe that was why. I was like, I'm losing my mind. All right, let's try this again. It was Axel with Nebula in this team. Let's try this again. All right. Biscuit wakes everybody up. Yeah, Biscuit must deal damage so everyone gets woken up. That's a good call, Francis. That is a good call. All right, so Iris is doing her thing. They get really low on health, but somehow they just survive. Like, it's almost amazing. Hey, Herbert. Thank you for joining the live stream. We're doing some fun testing here with Amira. And it looks like, I mean, I like that team, actually. That team ended up winning there. Let's see. Can it also defeat a standard card team? Let's see. I'm optimistic that I think it can. Kark, Nebula, Faceless. Faceless. Where's Faceless? There he is. Alright, and then we'll run it with Albus, because I feel like that's a very offensive attacking team. And let's try this again. So we're going Astaroth, Nebula, Amira, Iris, and Leanne. Leanne. There she is. And we're running it with Axel. Alright, let's try this again. Viking says, nice Easter event. I got 750 particles as it. Congrats. I mean, getting those particles is huge. And I feel like if you can pull it multiple times, that's an awesome, awesome day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Getting some good eggs, or I guess they're keys, right? Getting some good keys and opening those eggs. Nothing like it, right? Having some good luck and getting some good chaos particles that will help your pets out. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Axel keeps everyone alive. That's why every hero has equal low health. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Kark here gonna take out. Oh, didn't take out anyone. Surprising. Iris revived there, and that allows for the ultimate defeat, it seems like, of this Martha. Wow. All right, so this is a pretty decent team. I'm surprised. Let's see. What about a team with both Yasmin and Kark? We saw that presented a problem. for the other team we had. Let's see, does it also present an issue here? I don't know. And let's see, so we got Axel again here as a pet. We've got Astaroth, Nebula, Amira, Iris, and Leanne. Let's see. Let's see, can we hold out? My reasoning is that if Leanne puts everyone to sleep, they can't dig their way out of the pile of gold from Amira. I like it. And that gold, right, when they don't dig themselves out, of course, deals damage. So, I like the way you think, Francis. I think that's a good call. I like that. But then that also puts out the idea of also maybe Isaac, right, where Isaac stuns them. So maybe alternatively, we take out Iris and put in Isaac. See how that goes as well? Could do that. Maybe that would be another opportunity where they can't dig out because they can't use their skills. Huh. So Leanne got taken out there by Yasmin. That's not ideal. But a bunch of them just got taken out by the gold because they weren't able to dig themselves out in time. I'm liking the Amira Leanne combo. That's nice. And this is hilarious. I don't know what that is, but that's hilarious. That's a pretty tough combo. Wow. Wow. Guys, I think we have a team here. Alright, let's try it now with Isaac instead of Iris. See if we have a similar result here using Leanne. With Nebula and of course Astaroth. I kind of like this team. I mean, I'm surprised how well it is doing. But I guess one of my issues would be, does Isaac's attack end up shocking and waking up the opponent? Let's see. If it does, then Iris is the better option here, but let's see. But that was a nice combo. So I'm liking that so far. I'm liking it. Yeah, how many stars did you get Amira to? I think I only have her at 3 or 4. The big thing was just the timing of the event was not ideal for me because I had those finals. Those finals were just... timing was not good. But that's okay. Can't be asking heroes to delay events for me, so... we'll see. But yeah, wow, the combo with Isaac there against specifically the twin team, right? Maybe that's just because it's a magic attacker, was very effective. Let's see how it plays out here against a physical attack team. And let's see. So, I mean, I obviously really like Iris with this combo, but it looked like Isaac was equally effective. I mean, granted, I think against the magic attackers, Isaac is a great option. So, that might have also been part of it. Let's see. Axel. It's Amira's skill against strength heroes. The flexing dude draws Astaroth's ability, and Vari's shield and Jorgen's shield, I think. Alright, let's see. So Isaac silenced everybody. We got Amira's effect going off. And Nebula just did her attack. Took out Kark. Wow. Took out Nebula. Wow, I kind of like this. This is nice. Huh. And Axel actually protected Leanne there against Albus. Pretty big. I mean, that's just beautiful. So, I mean, the stuns and the silences, or the sleep, that worked out really well. Wow. I'm impressed. I might have to end up looking into this team a little bit more. Wow. So that was a great suggestion, obviously, Francis. That's pretty nice. I like the Leanne putting to sleep and silence combination there. Kind of super effective. Let's see. Axel. After this, I'm going to put it on defense, and if we have any teams we want to throw against it, let's do it. And then after that, we'll probably go into the picker wheel and wrap things up on stream here on Easter Eve. But wow, I think we found a decent team here for Amira. It's pretty effective from what we have seen thus far. Kark's gone, Nebula's gone. Yasmin's like silenced for a second there. This is crazy. I mean, your only option is Sebastian. I think even Sebastian can't handle the number of silences and stuns that are coming out of here. I mean, I guess I'm calling Leanne's sleep stun, but still. This is incredible. Man, this is a good team. I mean, you got timed out there, but still, I think it's a pretty good team. Let's put this team on defense. Maybe throw some teams against it. My goodness. I mean, the big thing here is it is still a magic attack heavy team. So what happens if we face someone? So what happens if someone uses a team that specializes against magic attackers? Like we're talking, Rufus here. Let's see. So we're gonna use Rufus. We're gonna use Dante. Dante's like one of my ideal attackers. We're gonna use Arachne as well. Let's see, Dante. Can we use Maya? Is Maya someone who might fit in here? Maya, and I kind of want to use another healer, so we're gonna use Martha. But this is pretty crazy. I'm honestly kind of amazed at how well this team has held up. How can Axel protect Leanne when she only protects against physical and magic damage only? Well, I think she healed her a little bit right there, if I'm not mistaken. So it looked like Axel healed Leanne a little earlier to help her stay on the battlefield when Axel actually ended up hitting her. Or was it Axel? No, it was Albus. When Albus actually hit her, it looked like she'd just gotten some health from Axel, which allowed her to stay on the field. So we did speed it up here. Dante got taken down. Arachne taking out Leanne there for the first time. Arachne doing some damage. Maya as well. So it looks like an Arachne Maya team might pose a problem, but it looks like against a lot of the meta teams, Amira could be a potential option when used with Leanne. So it looks like, something like this with Maya and Arachne could pose an issue. But I mean, it's still a pretty solid team. I still like it. I'm gonna make a note of this. I'm gonna do some more testing with it off stream, but I like it. Leanne and Amira. Obviously you can do Isaac or potentially Iris. We have Nebula and Astaroth with a pet like Axel. Interesting. All right, I like it. I'm going to make a note. I will do some testing off stream and see what we can do with that information, but I'm intrigued. I like it. We're going to do our Outland openings real quick. And with that, we'll double check that there's not anything super urgent that we need to do for our daily tasks, and we will get to our picker wheel winners. I mean, time is flying, just as Gujo says, and Viking says, time always flies and you're having a good time. So hopefully you guys were all in the same boat. I do feel like time went by quick here, but we did a lot of good testing. I feel like we found a decent combination there. I really like that combination. I think there's more to be done, but it's a good start, and I think that Francis here was on to something here. Phobos' paralysis may also be effective. So Phobos paralysis. I'll make a note here. I'll have to look into that. Viking wants us to try their main defense. Yeah, let's do it. Vikings main team here on defense. We got Galahad. Galahad with Oliver. Kark with Fenris. Ching Mao with Kane. Two great offensive attackers there. Ching Mao. Kane. Celeste with Axel. Not Merlin, but Axel. And Sebastian with Albus. So we're going to test this baby out real quick. Sebastian with Albus. There it is. And the pet is... Who's the pet? Who's the pet, Viking? No, you're good. Tell me the pet. You're all good. We will get there. Just let me know which pet you'd like to use, and we'll toss them in there, Viking. No problem at all. But yeah. In the meantime, we can definitely spin our Saturday winner for Facebook. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll hop over here. In the meantime, Viking can let me know which pet he wants for the ultimate test there. Just because I don't want to put in the wrong... There's a lot of pets available, obviously. You don't just have one pet. So Axel as the main pet. All right, let's finish this up here. Let's do this. Oh no, where'd my screen go? Come on now. All right, we'll see what's going on with that. We'll refresh our picker wheel page here. We'll do the spin real quick, and then we will do that test. Absolutely. Let's try to do our Facebook winner first. Open list. Facebook winner for Saturday. Yes. Yes. Good luck to everybody. We will be spinning this wheel. All right, let's see. Who is our lucky Facebook winner for today? It is Iron Monkey Fist 74. Iron Monkey Fist 74. Congratulations. You are the winner for this particular live stream for Facebook. And I'll be messaging you here on YouTube shortly right after. Before we do our web spin, let's see if we can do this max testing. We might have to reload our Facebook page for whatever reason. It was just too much good stuff. Had to get reloaded here, so we'll do that really quick. I mean, I guess that just happens like that. So let's take a quick look at this team here we got. So let's see. All right, let's see. Guild Battle, Auto Max. Put back in the team, we had Galahad. Chingmail's there. Where's Galahad? Galahad, Celeste, Kark. And we had Sebastian. But some of these are wrong. So Kark clearly had Fenris. Chingmail had Kane. And I believe we had Axel here, which we did. And we have Axel here. I believe this one was Oliver. Okay, good. Oliver, Fenris, Kane, Axel, and Albus. Okay, so that is the defensive team, Vikings team. And we're going to put in this cool team that we just came up with, right, which was Amira there, with Nebula, with Leanne, with Astaroth, and with Axel. So let's test it out. Let's see what happens here. Yes, congratulations to the winner, Iron Monkey. We got one more, right? So we got one more. Francis suggesting Jorgen to counter Vikings team. We can, but I want to see how this plays out first. Let's see. And we can put in Jorgen instead of, I guess, Isaac. Is that what you're thinking? We can definitely try that out in a second here. So it looks like Nebula's doing some damage here. Chainmail's holding her own, dealing some serious damage to Astaroth. But Kark got taken out early. There goes Celeste. Chainmail's barely holding on. Wow. And everyone got taken down right there by Amira. So Amira just did some crazy stuff there. But it's true that Sebastian does counter Jorgen by himself. But I think with the amount of spam that was going on here, right? Using the phrase that Negro was pointing out here earlier. Looked like right there, Amira just dealt a bunch of damage, 4 million damage right there. She really is able to stand out with Leanne putting everybody to sleep. 2 mil, I mean, a lot of damage here, but a defeat. But here, right, we had Leanne and Amira doing a lot of damage. So, yeah, I mean, Iris doing a bunch there. So I guess it depends, but Iris and Amira might be interchangeable, or Iris and Isaac might be interchangeable there. Some pretty good offense. Pretty crazy stuff. All right, so now we will have our web winner here on the picker wheel. And we will be wrapping things up on the stream. Yeah, I was surprised too. I mean, I don't know if Amira by herself is an amazing hero, but I think Leanne, right, as was pointed out here by Francis, in a combination, pretty lethal stuff. Pretty lethal stuff. So Saturday Web, let's see who our lucky web winner is here before we wrap things up on the stream here. Good luck to everybody. Let's see who our lucky web winner is. And it is Doug Lockwood. Oof, I really thought that was going to be Francis, actually. But Doug Lockwood is our winner for today's web live stream. Really close. I think we're one off on Francis there. But congratulations to Doug, Iron Monkey Fist as well. I'm sure, at some point here, Francis, you'll be getting another a win here soon. But congratulations to our winners. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on the stream. I believe we'll probably have another short stream tomorrow as well. Haven't decided on the time yet, but I'm thinking maybe early to mid-afternoon time, right? I'll keep you guys posted in the Discord chat. I know a lot of people will be going to church and stuff like that because it is Easter Sunday, but we'll be doing a stream real quickly anyway, and we'll have some winners for that. And also we'll be doubling up, right? So we'll be doing the ×2 rewards coming out. So we'll have 4 winners tomorrow, 2 for Facebook and 2 for web. So thank you guys so much for hanging out here with me on the stream. If I can't catch you guys tomorrow, have a happy Easter. And with that being said, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys all in Dominion. Thank you, everyone.